you off to the police station.
After this.
They're going to charge you today.
Yeah, think so.
And they let you go after.
That's what Dee Dee said.
How are you feeling?
A bit nervous.
Don't be. Look, I've told you. This is just a formality. They've got to go through the motions. You just keep telling the truth, and everything's going to be all right.
What exactly is the truth, Dylan?
That it's Mason's knife. Not his. He's been set up.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You don't look very convinced.
George, leave the lad alone.
Yes, George, stop having a go at him.
Look, I'm simply asking the question, because that's what's going to happen in court, isn't it?
Well, it's not going to get that far, is it? Huh? Not when they see all the evidence.
I wouldn't bank on it. This is a serious crime, Sean.
I know, George, but he's innocent. And if it goes to trial, then he will plead not guilty. OK?
I reckon she's cleared off. I mean, she's no reason to stay around here, has she?
Well, I don't know. She had the flats. She did seem quite keen on Bobby.
Yeah, more reason to get away, though. I mean, people still remember that far-right thing, and I know for a fact she was struggling to pay rent.
I can't go to work today.
Why not?
I've got things to do.
What, is this about Lauren again?
Someone reckons they've seen her. Posted it online.
Who's that?
Dirty Nige 154.
Careful with that one, mate. Sounds a bit dodgy to me. I mean, you don't want to get abducted.
You think she's been abducted?
Well, no, I'm not saying that.
Look, you need to get your lazy backside into work, OK? And on your break, you can sit and ring Dirty Nige from the safety of your own desk.
I ain't got his number, and I've already arranged to meet him.
I pay you a wage to do a job, OK? That's kind of how this employment thing works. You can't just go swanning off when you feel like it.
I need to do this. And if you feel the need to terminate my contract as a result of my desire to help save a fellow human being, then so be it. But I'll know I've done the right thing, unlike you.
All right, Gary, don't start.
I'm not. I'm just wondering why he's not been locked up yet.
Because he's not done anything wrong.
He was carrying a knife.
That wasn't his. That was Mason's.
They haven't charged you yet. We're at a police station now. Right. I hope they keep you in.
All right, that's enough, Gary. Leave him alone.
Well, he didn't leave Liam alone, did he? He tormented him for months.
That was Mason. He's behind it all. Made Dylan hide his knife. It's called duress. Come on, Dylan.
Hey, guess who I've just had a text off?
Well, if it's saying you've won something, don't click the link, it's a scam.
No, Carla. Asking to set up a meeting later on.
Ooh, set up a meeting, get you. You like Alan Sugar.
She wants to go through all the ideas I told her about.
Oh, good. Maybe she's finally starting to realise what an asset to the business she can be.
Where's that daughter of mine?
Yeah, morning to you too, Nan. She's took Hope to the dentist.
Well, I would have done that.
I know, but she offered, so...
Well, I'll take Ruby to school then for you.
Oh, I was thinking I could do that today.
No, that'd be madness. Look at the time. You'll be late for work.
I can make it, just.
Well, you know what, Nan's right, and now you've got this business with Carla, at least you can be prepared.
Are you still helping me later?
Yes, of course I am.
What's this?
Filming my monologue.
Oh, well, I can definitely help you with that.
Well, you don't need to. She's nearly there, aren't you? You've just got to be a bit more dramatic with that bit about Nana's heroism.
Heroism? What heroism have you done?
I saved some puppies.
Oh.
And looking after us when Mum was off in Norfolk.
Yes, we've been working very hard at this, haven't we?
You can watch us record it if you want.
Yeah, great.
Come on, Dame Judy. Let's get you to school.
You still got clips in your hair.
Oh, I might want to have clips in your hair for all that. Come on, let's get to the bus stop. I'll give you a chocolate. Don't tell your mother.
Hey, I reckon we dodged a bullet with all that monologue business.
Dunno. Why am I not a hero? I'm a mum.
Oh, come on, she's happy, isn't she? That's the main thing. And Nana's made up, so that'll keep her quiet for a bit.
Yeah, I suppose.
And with Nana and Cassie running round for us, you know, it means you can concentrate on work stuff. So you can seal the deal with Carla.
True.
So what happens next?
Well, now you've been charged, you'll need to appear in Weatherfield Youth Court in 2 weeks to enter a plea.
Not guilty.
If that's what you want to plead.
Yeah. And then what'll happen to him?
Well, there'll be a trial. If we can prove that Dylan was acting under duress, then we win and he walks free.
Right. And if we don't win?
And there is a risk he'll get a custodial sentence. But you could plead guilty.
Why would you do that?
The courts will be more lenient with his sentencing. Does mean he would have a criminal record.
Absolutely not. No way. What, ruin his life forever for something he didn't do? Not happening. Nope. Sorry, no.
How come you've started wearing jackets?
I like them.
I think your look's nice. Professional.
Thank you, Kirk. That's what I was hoping for.
Why? What's going on?
I've got a meeting with Mrs. Barlow.
Oh, which one?
Carla. Just to go through some ideas I've got to change things around here.
We don't like change.
I don't mind it.
I just thought I could make things better.
That's management stuff. You work the machines like the rest of us.
Well, maybe I could be management.
I think you'd be good.
Well, they were going to make me manager a few years back. Never happened. I mean, they don't like spending the money, these bosses. You've got no chance.
We'll see, won't we?
Carla, is Bobby coming in today?
No, he's not very well.
Right. It's just that Kirk said that he saw him in Victoria Street earlier on.
He's probably just gone to get some medicine.
It's just, well, you know what people are like in here.
All too well, Sam.
And I'm not one to gossip, but they are going to be saying that it's favouritism, you know, after that business with Simon.
Well, thanks for the heads up. I'll make sure he comes in tomorrow, no matter what. Spreads his little germs all over your face.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so we got a meeting.
Oh, yes, is now a good time.
Perfect.
What is it now, Max?
Got a list of questions from David.
Another one.
Well, he says you won't answer his texts, so...
Yeah, well, my phone's been switched off while I've been doing lessons with Liam.
I thought we were finished.
No, you still got to do your fractions.
Can we do them later? I need a break.
All right, well, 1/6 of an hour, and then we get back to it. That's 10 minutes.
This is worse than working with David.
No, it's not. Now it's worse than that.
True.
Can I take the bin out?
No, it's all right. I'll do it later.
Oh, I'll be fine. It's only downstairs.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Just don't be too long. Right, let's have a look. Number 1, where are the posh biscuits? Seriously, has he got nothing better to do?
Think we can really improve our productivity, incentivise people and streamline our processes.
Yeah. I like these ideas.
You do?
Yeah, they're very impressive and simple. I like that.
Great.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to Sarah and we'll look into making some changes, I think.
Right. Well, I was sort of hoping that maybe I could be involved in rolling it all out, you know.
Oh, I'm sure Sarah will talk to you. I mean, after all, they are your ideas, aren't they?
Yeah, but do you think maybe I should be more hands-on with it? Supervising, managing?
Oh, you mean like a promotion?
Well, yeah, because I was pretty much running things down in Norfolk.
I know, Fizz, but we're just not in any position to be able to promote anybody at the moment. Sorry.
Right.
I mean, obviously, we will bear you in mind. They're really impressive. If anything in the future comes up, then...
Thanks, Mrs. Barlow.
No, really, honestly, thank you. Fizz, really, great job.
Yes? Fine. I will have it sorted. There is really no need to shout. That's your fault, that is.
Me? What have I done?
Not you. Sent Roya the rolls over there.
I'm afraid you've lost me.
That was the landlord from the precinct flat. Apparently, it's been left in a terrible state.
How is that my fault?
Well, because it's your Lauren that's left it like that.
Hang on, since when was she his Lauren?
Ever since he persuaded me to sublet the flat to her. And I mean, I shouldn't have listened to him. And there's rent outstanding and everything.
I was simply trying...
Simply trying to help, I know. Yeah, like you always do. But the landlord's sending in professional cleaners. And who's going to foot the bill for that?
You?
Yes, me.
Right. Irrespective of whose fault it is...
It's yours.
It's Lauren's.
I will come and clean the flat with you.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I would join you, but I've got 2 shifts, and then there's Ruby's monologue for big shots.
Of course you have.
It is a long-standing commitment, and she'd be heartbroken if I let her down.
Oh, yeah, and what time is this then?
But it's none of your business what time it is. Anyway, it needs changes, and I've got to do it.
I see.
Right, so you'll need those.
I just want to talk to you.
Stay away from me.
I want to say sorry for all I've
I
done.
don't care.
I was horrible to you. A bully.
Yeah, you were.
I've got no excuses and you've got every right to hate me, but...
But you're only saying this because you're in trouble now.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm telling you now, you won't have any more bother from me. I'll stay away. But I am sorry.
Gary says you go in prison.
Young offenders, maybe.
Why didn't you tell him it was Mason's knife?
I did.
Did they believe you?
I don't know. He'll deny it, but... He's framed me to make it look like it was my knife.
I told him not to.
Thanks, but it doesn't change what's happened.
It should be him in court. He's ruined both our lives.
You all right, though?
It was really bad. I wanted to kill myself.
What?
I just wanted it to end.
Mate.
I'm not your mate.
I really think it's too soon. You should be at home.
No, there's stuff I need to do.
I can do it for you.
Hey, how'd you get on?
Fine.
Did they charge him?
Yeah. Right, I've had enough of this. What is going on with you two?
Ask him.
I'm asking both of you.
I don't want to talk about it, Alia.
Well, you're both acting like a pair of kids, and it's really annoying. So I'm gonna go and get some lunch, and I want you to sort out whatever your little spat is about before I get back, okay?
You can't ignore me forever.
You blackmailed me.
Oh, come on. 2 broken ribs and a broken arm over here.
Sounds like you got what you deserve.
I want to sort things between us. Tell me what to do.
Stay out my way, Adam.
Unfortunately, we live together and we work together, so that's easier said than done.
Well, I am looking for somewhere else to live. Sounds won't be a problem for much longer.
Come on, we can get over this. We're a good team, Dee Dee.
I don't think we can. Okay, you crossed the line. In fact, you've crossed many lines. But the blackmail was the final straw.
I was never serious. I would never have done that.
And why say it?
I was desperate.
You're not the man I thought you were. And I do not want to be around you anymore.
What do you want?
Is Dylan in?
No, he's not.
Who's that?
All right.
No, not all right, actually.
Well, I've been looking for Dylan. He's not picking up his phone.
You stay away from my son. You've done enough damage as it is.
Do not come round here again.
Tell him I called, yeah?
have any more chapati flour? I can't find the chapati flour.
Yeah, it's in the cupboard.
I have checked. There's none there. I need to make chapatis.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot I moved it. It's by the box of veg.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
I'm sorry. I was cleaning. I'll move it back.
I think you have a visitor.
What are you doing here?
I came to give you this. It's your 10 grand.
Why didn't you return my calls?
I didn't think we had anything left to say.
What about Eliza? She needs to speak to you.
What I did was awful. I sold my own daughter.
Come on, it wasn't like that, and you know it.
What sort of dad am I?
Well, the only one she's got.
Nah. You were right all along. She's better off without me.
Oh, so she'd be better off with me. The man who paid her dad to stay away. I'm worse than you.
Well, it makes no odds who did what. It's best for everyone if I just walk away.
No, look, please, just stay, yeah? We can sit down, talk about it, work things out. Yeah?
There you go, 2 hot pots.
Oh, thank you, Glenda.
Can I get you any more drinks?
No, we're fine, Ta.
Hey, Ruby's dead excited about a monologue, isn't she?
Yeah.
How nice is that, picking a great granny as a role model?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, not many kids do that. Most of them have got footballers or Kardashians.
Well, Carla liked your ideas then, that's good.
Yeah, but no promotion, no pay rise, which pretty much means I've given her everything just for free.
Yeah, that's not on that. She should have given you something.
Yeah, not even a bonus. You were right, Ty. She doesn't appreciate me.
Maybe you should look for a management job elsewhere then.
I might do, you know. I don't think I can go back to just being a machinist. I enjoyed doing all that extra stuff. I've got more strings to my bow now.
Oh, well, that bowl was pretty full anyway.
Yeah. To be honest, I do feel a bit lost.
Well, you've only just got back. It's going to take you time to adjust in it and settle in
Kids
again.
have moved on and all. Don't think they need me.
Give over. You're the mum, of course they need you.
Look, I know you're loving having Cassie and Evelyn running round after us, but I feel left out. I miss doing things for the kids.
Well, never thought I'd hear you say them words.
Yeah, careful what you wish for, eh?
What are you doing?
Cleaning. Or attempting to.
Why? This isn't your flat.
Indeed, but the landlord wishes to rent it out to someone else.
What about Lauren? She lives here.
My information is that she has left.
You don't know that. She might come back.
And I, for one, fervently hope so.
Those are her things. Were you just gonna bin them?
No, there is a system. Here are items which I believe that Lauren may wish to reclaim, and in the bags are items which may be deemed to be rubbish. Crisp packets, fish fingers, and so forth.
You can't just go through her stuff. That's private.
I was just trying to help cleaning and tidying.
You were you? Well, the question that springs to my mind is, why?
Where have you been? I've been worried about you.
Been for a walk.
Mason came round before. Said he was looking for you.
Yeah, I know, I saw him.
You're not hanging around with him again, are you?
No.
Good. We should never clapped eyes on that lad. He's a nasty piece of work.
Well, I can't just blame it all on him, can I?
What? What are you talking about?
It's like Gary said. I was part of it, weren't I, picking on Liam?
Look, don't let Gary Windass get in your head. He's no angel, trust me.
Look, I might not have had the knife. But I was there when Mason shoved it in Liam's face. I didn't stop him, did I?
Well, because Mason would have turned it on you.
I was part of the bullying.
picking on him, sending him messages. I knew what I was doing wrong, Dad. I could have stopped.
But you were under duress. Even Dee Dee said.
It's just an excuse. What I did were wrong. I've got to hold my hands up, Dad. It's only right.
No, no, no.
I'm going to plead guilty.
No.
I've made my mind up.
Well, you better unmake it then. Change it back.
No.
If you plead guilty, you'll get a criminal record. That won't just disappear the moment you walk out the cop shop, you know. It'll hang around your neck for the rest of your life like a great big weight.
I don't care.
You'll care when you can't get a job. Life's hard enough.
It's just something I've got to do.
But why?
Because, all right.
Yes, you were stupid. Yes, you were. But you didn't do anything really bad.
You don't know that. Liam said...
Liam said what?
Liam told me he was thinking about suicide.
What?
Because of the bullying, I did that. I made him feel as though he'd be better off dead. And that's why I've got to take responsibility for what I've done. I've got to plead guilty.
As I have said before, I was merely trying to help.
Nobody gave you permission to go through her things.
No, not exactly. However...
Maybe there was something in there you didn't want people to see.
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand.
Don't play the idiot.
The landlord was in the process of organising cleaners to clear the place out. I just wanted to bag up Lauren's possessions in the event that she should return. You're perfectly welcome to examine them.
OK, I'm listening.
And we're very grateful, aren't we?
It was unforgivable of me to try to convince you were a bad dad. All I can say is that I was trying to do what I thought was best for Eliza, but I realise now that was a cruel thing to do. To both of you and her.
Well, I'll give you gentlemen some space. The only thing I would say is that Eliza is a very lucky girl to have two people who love her so much.
She loves you and all. In fact, she's not been happy since you left. I realise now that she needs you in her life.
I wish you were right.
Of course I am.
Being a parent's never come easy to me. Look, please, I need to build a relationship with my son, and I just don't have it in me to take on Eliza as well.
Of course you do. You could be a great dad to both kids.
I took money from you in exchange for my daughter. Eliza deserves better than that. I love her, I do. Which is why saying goodbye to her all over again would be so hard on both of us.
Look, surely...
Please, don't say anything to her about me coming back.
Why? Are you worried she's going to change her mind about you?
No, believe it or not, it's her I'm worried about. I don't want her thinking that I didn't love her enough to... I don't want her to feel unloved.
Don't worry. She knows that we love her.
Look, I'm only back here for 3 weeks to sort out my affairs.
Look, you need to talk to her, right? And you need to explain.
I don't want her to know I'm around. I don't want to give her false hope. I doubt either of us wants her having to deal with more disappointment, do we? I'm sorry.
You know, this is so wrong.
Thank you, both of you, for everything you've done for my daughter. This is yours.
Oh, what a flaming mess. It's all my fault.
Oh, Fizz, listen, I've not had a chance to talk to Sarah yet about them ideas of yours, but if you like, we can do it together after dinner. You know, right?
You want to be careful who your mates are.
I beg your pardon?
I thought you were supposed to be ill.
I was just round at Lauren's flat. There's something dead dodgy about that Roy bloke.
What, Roy Cropper?
He was there. He was going through all the things.
Don't be daft.
He's a weirdo.
Oi! Mind your mouth, you.
Hey, for your information, Roy is an incredibly kind, much-loved member of our community.
He's a top bloke.
Yeah, even if he is weird. Yeah, and even if he was in Lauren's flat, there'd be a very good explanation as to why. So, anyway, what happened about this bloke that was supposed to have spotted her? What happened there?
Nothing. Just because he's your mate, don't...
Drop it, Bobby.
Don't mean he ain't up to stuff.
You need to watch what you're accusing people of.
This is Roy he's talking about.
Yes, and if he knows what's good for him, he'll shut his mouth.
Lauren's gone missing, and all you care about is hurting the feelings of some odd bloke.
Okay, no, out. Go on. Don't you come back until you've knocked some sense into yourself.
Eileen, you know that he'd never hurt anyone. He only confessed to having the flipping knife because he was so upset about Liam.
Sure it's not because he got caught?
Yes, I am sure. And I think he deserves some credit. Look, I know hiding the knife here was a stupid thing to do.
Whoa, back up. You said that he hid the knife in the ginnel. You just stood there and barefaced lied to me.
So sorry.
Under my roof.
To be fair, he had moved it to the outside bin, and then when the police came, he'd shifted it onto Fizz and Tyrone's backyard.
What were Hope and Ruby play? Good thinking.
Yeah, the bullying was one thing.
Yeah, poor Liam.
Having a knife took it to the next level, but stashing it under my roof and somewhere where kids could find it, what was he thinking?
Well, that's the point. He wasn't thinking clearly, was he? You know, he was just scared. This whole thing, I mean, with the peer pressure and the wanting to fit in, it's just been a total nightmare for him.
Yeah, but someone could have died, Sean. He could have died.
Yes, he knows that now, thank you. We both do. He just wants to make things right, Eileen. Surely that counts for something.
Do you know, I don't know, Sean. I really don't.
All right. What's with the attitude?
All right, listen, mate, I know you're not best pleased with me at the moment, but... Lad, it would have been my second offence. I would have gone down for it.
I'm pleading guilty.
Seriously? Bro, you are a top man. Top man. I owe you big time for that.
I didn't do it for you. And I told him about the hit and run.
Right, well, they'd have to prove it, wouldn't they? There's no evidence it was me, so... They'd have you down as a grass.
I'm not a grass. I did it because it was the right thing to do.
Can we talk?
I'm moving into my dad's for a bit, but it's not permanent, so I won't bother getting my post redirected if you...
I don't want you to go.
Well, you've given me no choice.
If I could go back and act differently, I would.
Funny that. You sound like every guilty criminal I've ever represented.
No, I don't deserve your forgiveness, but...
No.
You have to believe me when I say I really am sorry.
No, because you got caught.
No, because I tried to blackmail someone I hold in the highest regard, and I was glad to call a friend.
Really? Because if this is how you treat your friends, Adam...
Yes, really. We both know I'm not the easiest guy to get close to, but you and me were...
Colleagues. Flatmates for a bit, that's it.
Come on, don't say that. Please, I don't want you to go. Everyone deserves a second chance, don't they?
I don't know. I need time to think, so...
Absolutely. I'll be in the pub if you want to talk, okay? I hope you do.
The way that lot kicked off, you'd think I'd punched a puppy.
Well, Roy and Carla are pretty close. Plus, I think there's some kind of connection to Fizz and all.
Don't mean I'm wrong.
No, but he's not the only dodgy bloke Lauren knew, is he? I mean, Daniel Osborne, giving her private lessons. Yeah, right. Plus, she was on Ovid. I mean, we should definitely check that out. I mean, there's bound to be all sorts of wackos. Like, she could have been talking to anyone.
Maybe so, but that don't mean we'll be able to see who her subscribers were.
Still.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
There she is.
So she created this account the day we found out, so there's not going to be anything here. She was with that boyfriend for ages before, wasn't she? You know, actually, now I think about it, there was another account before this one, wasn't there?
What?
Yeah. The one Ryan reported.
Try that bit again. I'll be back up in a tick. How that Glenda Shuttleworth expects a kid to do my role model in under a minute is utterly beyond me.
Yeah, how's Ruby getting on?
Well, surprisingly well.
Ah, she's not daft, that kid.
No, it's just kids today. They've got the attention span of a fruit fly. I mean, they're bored just by saying Midsummer Night's Dream, let alone going to see it.
Shakespeare. I thought they'd be doing all that Shakespeare stuff down at Little Big Shots.
Well, I expect she wants the class to stay awake. Oh, you know that run-through business, it's parching my throat. Be a good boy, put the kettle on, will you?
Aren't you missing something?
Oh, yes, and a couple of nice biscuits.
I didn't
Oh, please.
Thank you. And if all this Ruby business is getting too much, Fizz did offer to help, you know. In fact, I think she's feeling a bit like a spare part, like she's not wanted.
Well, these things take time, don't they, to get back to how they were?
I know. I think she feels like she's not needed anymore. More to the point, the kids don't need her anymore.
Oh, that's just daft. Listen, bring that cup of tea up when it's brewed, will you?
Dylan, it's me. Call me. I'm being serious. Bye. Hi, Liam. How are you?
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
What?
Yeah, go back to the flat. I'll see you there.
Okay.
But I don't want you talking to him. You shouldn't be going near him, and if you don't know why...
I do know why, actually. Dylan's told me all about it. He's told me that Liam was thinking about...
Suicide. Yeah, the word suicide.
Yeah, and Dylan was absolutely devastated when he found out. He had no idea things had got so bad.
Really?
But it's all Mason's fault, isn't it? It's that Mason, all of it. Dylan was just too scared to go against him.
Yeah, well, it's funny that, because he didn't seem scared when they were chatting in the gardens before.
You got that wrong.
No, mate, you're the one that's got stuff wrong, OK? Big time. It's like you ain't got a clue what's going on when it comes to that lad of yours.
Gary.
You just got to stop trying to defend him. You know, this ain't some random knife crime story that you read about in the local paper, where you check the name of the street and breathe a sigh of relief that it's not yours. No, this happened here. On these streets. A kid with a knife under your roof. Now, I don't know about you, but if that were me, I'd find that a bit close for comfort.
Thank you. He promised me that he wasn't hanging around with that flaming Mason anymore.
And look, maybe he isn't. The one thing you learn in my line of work, things are rarely as they seem.
I just don't know what to believe anymore. Maybe Gary's right. Maybe I'm just a terrible dad.
Hey, you're not a terrible dad. You can't go beating yourself up for Dylan's mistake.
Except he didn't come to me, did he? You know, he didn't come to me and say that something was wrong. Or maybe he didn't even see what he was doing was wrong. And in that case, what kind of example am I setting him?
Clearly he does know what he did was wrong. That's why he wants to plead guilty, Sean. You know, he feels guilty, he wants to be punished. So he must have done something right. What does his mum say about it all?
Violet, I haven't told her.
Okay, I know. It's not my business, but don't you think you should?
I just thought it was bullying. I thought that was it and I could handle it. Turns out the actual story is my own son has driven an innocent little lad to want to take his own life. Except I refused to see it or believe it of my own. And meanwhile, his Bezzy mate is some lunatic with a knife. She's gonna be so disappointed. In both of us.
It's okay, but I am really sorry. I do have to meet Adam in a bit.
Sorry, yeah, of course, sorry.
You're gonna be okay.
Me? Yeah. I'll be fine. Oh, packing or unpacking? Listen. Thank you. Thanks. How long was she making these videos before you reported her?
I don't know, I'm not sure. But if the account's no longer open, then I guess there's no way of checking. Have you told the police about it?
No. I didn't think she'd want it broadcast.
Yeah, except if something has happened to her, she's not going to care, is she? Look, I'm sure she's fine. And you're right, it's not something you want everybody knowing about.
Good to be right about something.
Yeah, I heard about that. From what Carla said, called Roy Cropper a weirdo and pretty much accused them of knowing something about Lauren's disappearance.
Yeah.
Look, mate, it's only been 2 weeks, all right? And she can look after herself, that girl. And in the meantime, I reckon you might want to make it up to Carla because Roy's a very good friend of hers.
Oh, dear, you look as if you lost a pound and found a penny. Mind you, not that anybody carries cash around anymore.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd come back here and people would want to listen to me great ideas, because, do you know what? Forget it.
Well, I will if you don't mind, because this thing at Little Big Shots is so time-consuming, and I was just wondering whether your offer to help was still on the table.
Yeah, of course.
Good, because I would really like you to film Ruby's monologue.
Yeah, and I said the camera on your phone was better than the one on mine, didn't I?
Yeah, no problem.
Don't run.
Can we do it now?
Hey, what about your manners? Have you left them upstairs?
Hi, Mum.
Hi, sweetheart. Right. Come on, my Nana, my role model. Can't wait.
Now, don't forget what I told you. Speak clearly and look straight into Mummy's camera.
My role model is very funny and very kind, and I love her a lot. And not just because she's my mum. She does lots of stuff for other people and always puts them first. She went away to Norfolk to work and said it was good not to hear my dad snoring and nice to be near the beach. But really, I think she missed us and only did it to get a better job and give us a better life. She tells me and my sister it's important to make our own way in the world and that all we can do is our best. So I'm going to try and hope that when I grow up, I'm just like my mum. Because she's my hero.
Very good. Don't let it go to your head. Go on, get your shoes on.
Thank you.
But me? I was just the understudy. I didn't. Yeah.
You think they're not listening, but somehow it goes in, eh? Do you know what, Ty? I did give up so much, didn't I? But I was trying to make a better life for us. But none of that matters. It doesn't. Not now I've got my family back.
What do you mean back? We was there the whole time. We was just waiting.
Besides, we get on. Which, given my grumpiness and your untidiness, it's not nothing. We both know I've been an idiot, and I don't deserve forgiveness, but...
Flipping heck. First Sean, then you. What's going on with them in a Weatherfield today? Somebody started a self-flagellation society or something?
I hope not. So you don't need me to apologise?
Actually, no, I needed you to. But you were right. Everyone deserves a second chance. And I know that better than most, given what my dad's been up to.
Great. So you're staying in the flat?
Possibly, but there is a condition.
You want the bigger bedroom?
I already have the bigger bedroom.
So what, you want to up the rent?
There's a thought. Actually, no, this condition is to do with the business.
Right.
I want to be made partner. And before you say anything, let me remind you what you were saying about valuing me as a colleague.
Fine.
Fine?
I would have got round to it eventually. Congratulations, partner. We should get some food at the bistro.
No, I just said the one, didn't I?
Babe, Liam's fine with Kirk, OK? Come on, have a break.
What can I get you?
My round. Can we get red for me, please? Pint for Adam. And Sean?
A brandy, please.
Oh, got you. Shorts before sundown. Hey, things are going to get messy.
They already are, isn't that right, Sean?
might just leave it.
Don't be daft. Come and sit with me and Adam.
You found Dylan yet? And his mate? Could always try the police.
Thanks all the same.
If you've got anything else to say to me, can you just message me or something? Because I can't even be bothered to speak.
That'd be a first.
Oh! For me?
Dev's bargain bucket.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Oh.
I know I've been a right pain in the backside recently.
Well, you've just been bothered about Lauren, haven't you?
Everyone keeps saying she's fine, and maybe she is. I suppose I just find it hard to accept the fact that she'd just walk away like that. No message, no, nothing. Like I didn't matter enough.
Bobby, you matter, okay? I mean, she's just, I don't know, obviously a very confused young lady. But I do worry about what this mission you're on's doing to you.
Doing my head in, if I'm honest. I suppose I just find it hard to accept the fact that she's not coming back, you know?
Come here. I don't know that. Be all right.
Any sign of him? I went to the Rovers before, but Gary and Marie were there, so... What?
Just come and sit down, love.
Look, Eileen, I'm really sorry about the knife.
Sean, please, just sit. No, I'm just going to say it. I feel uneasy about Dylan living here.
What? Why?
You know why? You lied to me, and more to the point, how can I rest easy in my own home without... I know there's someone who's stashed knives about the place.
It's not stashing knives. It was one knife, and it wasn't even his. It was Mason's.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the point Eileen's trying to make, Sean.
No, it's not. But it might not have belonged to Dylan. He still kept it on my property, and Gary is saying that
Right. So we're listening to Gary Windass now, are we?
And I doubt he's the only one who thinks that I'm condoning this dangerous behaviour by letting him live here.
So you are listening to local gossips rather than one of your oldest friends? Look, Dylan is truly sorry for what happened with Liam and for agreeing to hide the knife here, all of that. Eileen, you're like a grandma to him.
I'm really sorry, Sean, but you and Dylan are going to have to find somewhere else to live.
Joe Lycett is the star guest announcer, and Lorraine Kelly as you've never seen her before in all new Anton Deck's Saturday Night Takeaway tomorrow night at 7. And then on Sunday night, grab yourself a front row seat for the 96 Academy Awards. The Oscars are live here on ITV1 from 10:15. But next tonight, the celebrity Big Brother live eviction.